Like, what's tea? What's tea? Bitch, drink some water. Drink some fucking water. Your skin look crazy. You look crazy, bitch. Drink some water. Always worry about the tea, nosy bitch. Drink some fucking water, mind your business, and sit down.
This is my business, and this is yours. I am here. The problem is, you are also here when you need to be here. So if 2 plus 2 is 4, stay with me. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Then explain this. Make this make sense. Mind your business.
Hey Rich Babes, how are you? I'm Bella Dior and this is a Rich Girl's Glow Up. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes you just need to pause and take in the advice that hit you right where you need it the most. Whether it's about healing, growing, or thinking differently about your current situations, these little nuggets of wisdom can shape your mindset in powerful ways. But first, I just want to take a moment to shout out Jazzy J for the super things. I'm so grateful for the super things. And a huge thank you to all of my Rich Babes who've been heading over to my website to purchase the Becoming Her ebook bundle. I'm so proud of you and I hope that you love it and using it to step into the woman of your dreams. Y'all are not playing about your glow up, and I'm just so like, every time I saw an order pop up, I'm like, yes, those my Rich Babes. I even saw someone purchase my ultimate business guide and my vendors list. Okay, you are definitely about your business. You're not waiting around for the new year to make moves, and I love to see that. Because of how much you've had inspired me, I've decided to extend the Becoming Her ebook bundle and permanently making it just $10. This way, every new Rich Babe can start their journey for a low investment cost. Make sure to check out my other ebooks and mini course as well. Let's get into today's advice because I know it's actually what you need to hear right now.
Listen, when it comes to you, take everything personal because people know what they be doing, and them acting like they don't be knowing what they doing is really just a manipulation tactic. Like, you're not tripping, you're not overthinking. It is exactly what they making it seem like it is. People throw rocks and then they hide their hand or try to backtrack and act like it wasn't like that. Like, no, it was like that. Take it personally. They invite everybody but don't invite you. Take it personally. They go to everybody else's events but don't show up at yours. Take it personally. They only call you when they want something. Take it personally. You're always there for them but they're never there for you. Take it personally. He know that you don't like when he's doing a certain thing but he keeps doing it. Take it personally. They posting everybody but they don't post you. Take it personally. Like, within those little things that don't seem like it's that deep, it really do be that deep because people really be showing you exactly how they feel about you. You know how much a person loves you by how much they consider you. If they don't consider how you would feel within their actions, they don't care about you. Just look at you, for example. Anybody that you love, you don't play about. You're considerate of how they feel. You won't do stuff that you know is going to make them feel some type of way. So when people do certain stuff and then they continuously do it at that, yeah, it's time to move on. Stop being so forgiving because honestly, we at the age where it's just like people gotta have some type of accountability anyway. And I'm an overthinker, so I used to be very forgiving. I used to be like, okay, you know, maybe they just didn't know, maybe they really didn't mean it like that. Girl, they know what the hell they be doing. But as long as you allow people to save you for later, that's exactly what they're going to do. So if you don't stand on your boundaries and remove them when you feel in some type of way, they're going to keep playing in your face. And they're going to keep being manipulative and telling you that it's not like that, knowing that it is. You deserve people that's going to carry you how you carry everybody else. Stop being so forgiving.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but deal with them exactly how they deal with you. If it's okay for them to do it, it's okay for you to do it. Period.
You shaking your ass on the internet to look cute or you going through something? If you gotta borrow a pistol, you need to get out the streets, my brother. Having a roster ain't shit but STDs and DNA tests. Asking somebody for some head and you don't drink water is filthy. If you constantly falling out with people, you might be the problem. Conspiracy theories don't pay bills. Fuck an alien, I gotta roll up and pay this water bill. You don't need no gun if you can't fight. You're gonna go to jail and be holding somebody's pocket. If you out here looking for trouble, Lord, I hope you find it. You're gonna lose it all trying to impress a motherfucker. And then after they impressed, then what? Just cause that bum got a damn food stamp card don't make y'all a power couple. Make that motherfucker get a job. They'll tell you they don't fuck with dudes with a 9 to 5, but they gonna fuck with one while you in prison. The happiness I get from seeing my kids happy has been beating everything lately. Stop trying to be in people's face cause they got money. They are not gonna give you none. Players that got daughters be like, you gonna be messing with him, you make sure you get some money. Let his baby mama ask for some money. He gonna be pissed. Some big motherfuckers ain't even meant to be skinny. Head be big as a motherfucker. Stop doing freaky drugs around the guys. A group of y'all shouldn't be in the car doing ecstasy. The fuck is y'all rubbing on? And fuck Travis Hunter and his weird ass girlfriend. What the fuck? That shit is not our fucking business. I'm tired of seeing it. You can tell when a motherfucker ain't been slapped in the mouth. Leave some of the dances for the females, man. Y'all making everything unisex. Y'all motherfuckers this close from twerking. If you gonna get on top, bounce, don't scoot. And if he's shrimping, scoot. All right, Merry Christmas, man. Gotta watch my surroundings. Wondering why y'all can't get over each other. Stop fucking on the period. All right, I'm done.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are way too young to not believe that it's going to be okay. I think sometimes we get wounded into believing all the bad things about ourselves and all the bad things about the world, but it's going to be okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but make people stand on how they treat you. They want to be disrespectful, make them stand on it. They want to be hot and cold, play mind games, make them stand on it. They want to treat you like an option. They want to take your kindness for weakness. Baby, make them stand on it. No matter how much it hurts you, I don't care how much you like that little boy, I don't care how much you like that little girl, whoever they are. Because people only going to do what you allow, okay? They don't fuck with you. They just don't fuck with you. And make them stand up. Because the second they want to get their little bearings together and come circle and spin blocks, oh no, baby. You have a pattern. And I'm going to make you stand on it. Because that's what you wanted to present to me. Okay? Make these people stand on it. Don't go back and forth. Stand on it. It's something out there for you. Okay?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the best thing you could ever do is learn to trust yourself. I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was going back and forth on whether or not I should cut this guy off. And she was telling me, she was like, girl, you got too much skin in the game to be second-guessing yourself. And it made me go, damn, she right. I do know. The problem is I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. So the best thing you could ever do for you is trust you, because the truth is people don't betray you. You betray yourself when you don't go with your gut feeling the first time. Your intuition likely tells you when something is wrong, even if they've never shown you anything wrong. Even when a person ain't never did nothing wrong, you ain't got to wait for them to do you wrong for you to know that something ain't right. You don't have to wait until your heart get broken for you to know, this person ain't rubbing me right. Like, I don't know what it is. That's your intuition. I don't know what it is, but something about this ain't setting right. This is giving me anxiety. This is giving me a feeling of unease. Anytime you have that, that's your turn to trust yourself. Because betrayal happens when you first betray you. You got to trust your instincts enough. You got to trust your intuition enough and know that nothing got to be wrong for you to know that some shit ain't right. They don't got to hurt you before you cut them off. You could just intuitively pick up on it and say, this ain't right for me, and I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to trust me. That's how you learn to trust everybody else.
I don't know who need to hear this, but bitch, get a life. Get a life. You're still mad at somebody and they don't even know what the fuck you're mad at them for. You sitting up here waiting for a bitch to get karma and she don't even know what the fuck she did to you. You're praying on somebody's downfall who is praying to God. Get it together and get a life. And please do it immediately, bitch.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but some people talk to you to talk about you. And let's normalize not telling them anything that they want to know. How are you? I'm good. So what's been going on? Oh, nothing much. Life's been boring lately. Meantime, there's bare things going on in your life because, no, some people are too faucet on your business. And literally their only intention is to talk about it. No, we're not doing that anymore.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can't keep hurting people and thinking that they still gonna be there. You can't. I understand you probably going through shit right now. We all going through shit. You cannot keep hurting people and then trying to spin the block because you need them again. You're gonna end up by yourself. Remember I said that.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but forgiveness is not an invitation. You forgiving somebody or somebody forgiving you does not mean that you're automatically going to be back in each other's lives. You can forgive people and keep them at a distance. Forgiveness is not synonymous to reunion. And you choosing to forgive somebody but not allow them back in your life does not make you mad. It doesn't make you negative. It doesn't make you bitter. It doesn't make you holding a grudge. It's you choosing what's best for your life. And sometimes that involves certain people just not being in your life. You got to do what's best for you. But just because you forgive somebody or somebody forgives you, that does not mean that y'all are going to come back together. That's just forgiveness. And that's just that on that.
Oh, who need to hear this? But anything you got to question this year, cut it off. Like, it don't get no easier than that. If you got to question something, if you don't feel good about it, cut it off. If it's not making you happy, cut it off. If you don't know how to cut it off and you got to think about cutting it off, cut it off. Simple. Stop making it harder for yourself. That's why y'all stay in this circle all day, because y'all keep going through shit and you questioning it all. Maybe, is it right? Is it good? Is he happy for me? Do I do? If you got to question it, that's the new thing. Cut it off.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but stay solid on your end. You can't control what other people do.
I don't know who need to hear this, but jealousy and insecurity will have people in competition with you who you didn't even know you was in competition with. Just by you existing, somebody out there think they in competition with you. Like if somebody sitting up really comparing their life to yours. And 9 times out of 10, it be somebody close to you. And that's why it is so important for you to check your circle.
I don't know who needs to hear this. You are enough for the right person. There's someone out there that's gonna love you even with your flaws. Love you, adore you. And if you got somebody like that, don't take that for granted. Some of y'all are out there trying to beg for attention from somebody who's making you feel less than you are. Someone's making you feel like you're not enough. They're not for you.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but ain't it funny how people think you the problem until you fall back and they still got them same problems?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but never forget who gave you a hard time while you were already having a hard time. Those are not your people.
I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but if you saw what God was sending you, you wouldn't mind waiting. The waiting period can be frustrating. It can be happy. It can be mind-blowing. And getting to know you, it just all depends on how you want to look at it and how it will benefit your life. But remember, the waiting period is also a period of time that God is protecting you. He's not going to just choose anyone for you. He's going to choose the one for you and for your life that is going to complete you in so many ways. And you're going to know it in your heart. And you're going to know it in your mind. Also, he's going to talk to you about that special person for you. Waiting is not just waiting. It's to self-reflect, love on you. So take this time to get to know you, because God got the right one just for you. He's protecting you in this waiting period for the right one for your life.
All right, y'all. I don't know who needs to hear this, but they see you for sure. They ain't gonna say nothing though. Okay? They are not going to say a word. They watching you like this with some binoculars on. But they ain't gonna say nothing though. They see what kind of person you are. They see you got great energy that you putting out in the world. They see your confidence, your light. Okay, we shining like the moon and the sun. Twice. And 4 times on Monday. But anyway, keep being you, all right? They see you. It's going to be a lot of people that act like they don't, okay? People be overlooking you, and that's okay, because you stepping into a new season, which is why they can't recognize you. They see you, but they don't want to say nothing, and that's okay. But keep God first, and I hope y'all enjoy your Friday, and let them know if they got a problem. You just tell them, get gone and goodbye.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if it is meant to be, it'll be. Full stop. Take a step back. Take a moment to breathe and just appreciate where you are today. Every day is a blessing. I'm not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. So appreciate today. Appreciate the now. You are a blessing. You are a living miracle. And if you weren't meant to be here, you wouldn't be here. Everything that we experience in this lifetime happens for a reason. Every person we meet, every experience we experience, it happens to you for a reason. I'm so proud of you. I love you with all of my heart, and please keep going, because you're a blessing.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes you got to be a little disrespectful, just to show people that you was actually being respectful the whole entire time.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop waiting for the right moment. The perfect moment to start doesn't exist. Start now. Start messy. Just start. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're allowed to outgrow people who aren't growing with you. Elevation requires separation sometimes, and that's okay. Of course, I don't know who needs to hear this. Your healing isn't linear. It's messy. It's painful, but it's also worth it. Keep going. You're closer to peace than you think. I don't know who need to hear this. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Boundaries are self-care. I don't know who needs to hear this. You're not behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Focus on your own journey and not someone else's timeline. I don't know who needs to hear this, but that dream you have is not too big. It's not too crazy. It's waiting for you to believe in it enough to make it real. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your worth isn't tied to what you do for others. You are worthy simply because you exist. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but the new year isn't a magical reset. It's what you do every single day that matters. Make small steps count. Rich babes, I hope something in this video sparked a shift in you. These pieces of advice may feel random, but the truth is they're meant for someone out there who needed to hear it right now. Let that be your sign to reflect, to grow, and to step into the new year ready to become her. Don't forget, my Becoming Her ebook bundle is now permanently $10. So each rich babe can start their glow up journey without any barriers. And if you're looking to level up your business or personal goals, check out my other ebooks like the Self-Made Ultimate Business Guide, Vendors List, and so many others that I currently have available on my website. The link is down below. Thank you for spending time with me today. As always, I'm so proud of you. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. Did you not notice? I just noticed that like 2 seconds ago. I said, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, we're almost at 20,000 subscribers, Rich Babes. I just cannot wait. I look at it one moment and I'm like, oh my God, we're just growing so much. So keep going, keep growing, keep glowing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share in the comments what piece of advice that hit you the hardest. I'll see you in the next video. Sending love. Until next time, Rich Babes. Stay rich. Love you.